Hello and welcome to the end of August update. We are in the field. We have Darcy and Bailey, and this is the last time we're going to be in the field regularly. We have been, it's been since I think it's 3.5 years now that we've had this field booked, but with losing Lola, Bailey's lost his confidence. Unusually, he's not right behind my heels, but he's going to be now. So he basically just follows me around the field with his nose on my ankle. He's going to prove me wrong tonight. He's also very uncertain about getting in the car and quite upset about it. So we're going to turn this into something we do occasionally and move between the 3 fields that are local, but maybe just once or twice a week. Which is going to be strange because I've written an awful lot of stories in this field. But Darcy, and with Darcy being old, she just kind of plods around. She's just as happy on a walk around the house now. It's funny how losing Lola has just totally changed the dynamics. So yeah, this is the last time, and it's a really interesting night. It's stormy as anything. It's the sun's going down over there. The moon is up. I don't know if it will show, but the moon's back up over there as well, just across. Oh, it's gone behind the clouds now. Some of these clouds look decidedly ready to drop a lot of rain on me. So yeah, it's going to be strange. It's going to be nice to have more time back in the evenings. It might actually mean I get more writing out because I found it very easy to generate stories. I'm like 3 books behind and a bunch of short stories now. So I'm going to have more time in the evenings. And in terms of getting things done, so Wanderer 11, I'm going through the final edit before I do the technical checks and the printed edit. And I've reached that stage now where it feels very slow. I think this is the hardest part of it, of every book. But I'm now about chapter 41 out of 49, so it's starting to speed up a lot. And hopefully we'll have some news by the end of decent progress and predicted date by the end of September update. And other than that, just very busy with other stuff still, having to actually knuckle down now and start looking for a day job properly. So spending a lot of time on that. Came very, very close for 2 that would have been really good roles, fully remote as well. But in both of them, I just missed out at the last stage. I think one of them I had 10 calls and interviews and a great big, a test as well. So it's good that I got to the last bit, but it looks like probably going to end up with a day job where I'm up in the city, up in London, part or all of the week, which has its downsides, but has the upsides as well. That means I'll get a lot more time on the train to write. What else is going on? Obviously still incredibly proud dad, seeing one of my children publish their first book. Well, technically I did the publishing, but they wrote it. And that's the novella called Evander. We have 2 more which I have edited as far as now, needing to do the final print edit, and those will be ready fairly soon. And also, I think another 1 or 2 that are coming through. They're churning them out pretty fast. We're actually trying something different there. We're putting them in, especially because they're a new author, we're putting those books into Kindle Unlimited, just to see what that does for a new author. It kind of makes sense. It's always the temptation for me to put my books in there, but I just don't like the idea of not having them wide, not having them available at the other stores. And while it's been slow going to build up, it's kind of paid off, because at the moment only about half of my income comes from Kindle and the other half comes from just working out where Bailey was and the other half comes from everywhere else. So it's not a bad place to be in, especially as every now and then Amazon has this habit of just shutting down an author's account for no good reason, and if all of your income's coming from there, that would be slightly scary. So yeah, it feels weird. It does feel weird being here the last time. And I say, Bailey's just proved me wrong tonight. He has not been stuck behind my here, although a couple of weeks ago we had a good day like this, and then someone started shooting nearby, and that was it. He was just tail between his legs and wanting to get back into the car. So yeah, this is the field. I may or may not be about to get absolutely poured down on. It would certainly be on point if that happened, because it's happened here enough times, and I've still carried on dictating or listening to stuff. Lots going on, lots of change. Obviously, there's always that uncertainty when you're trying to find a new job, and there's no money coming in at the moment. So, but you get by. And hoping to have Wanderer 11 out within a reasonable amount of time. I'm absolutely certain Wanderer 11 will be out before the end of the year, and it should be well before then. And I think the other two stories that are queued up will probably go a lot faster. Wanderer 11 is quite complex, which is partly what slowed it down. I think me just trying to make sure that all the threads line up. And that's it. I should say as well, Wanderer 12 is starting to form in my head. I have some fairly strong ideas about that now. Not 100% sure, but it might be the end of this arc, which will be interesting because the first arc was books 1 to 6, and that would make books 7 to 12 the next arc. But that's not certain. I've got some ideas, and I don't know quite how they're going to pan out, whether there'll be one book or two. Here we go. Yeah, it's behind me. Something has spooked him. So yeah, I should probably go on just waffling now and kind of feeling nostalgic for the field. But it will be nice through the winter not have to go out for quite so long in the horrible weather. So until next update, which will probably be just after the equinox, scary days shorter than the nights again, happy reading.